Good morning, everyone. It's Angela with River Mountain Homestead. I know you guys have probably missed me. I think Kevin has held the camera hostage for about the last week or so. But I'm glad that he got all those projects done. And it's been it's been very helpful getting some of the stuff done around here. Yes, I did help. Regardless of what he says, I did help. Just didn't catch much of that on camera. Yeah, so today I think we're just going to kind of go through and work on tiny projects. You know, how those kind of try to build up, and then it just comes a day that you're like, well, we need to get this, we need to get this, we need to get this, we need to get this. So today I think on our agenda is finishing, finally, the chicken water, and then we're gonna do some footage on the eggs, the meat bird eggs that we have in the incubator. I've been keeping some footage on that, so I'm going to share that with y'all today and kind of do an update. I did a candling yesterday. I might do it again today, just to make sure. What else have we got going?
If you'll notice, over Angela's right shoulder there, I guess would be your left maybe, the steps that we just built are now on the forks of the tractor.
Yes.
We have had an epiphany and really didn't like how they turned out, so we're going to go with plan B. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, all that hard work just to find out we didn't like it.
No worries, we're not going to waste material. I think this will end up being another chicken house over here for the meat birds, but we don't waste
We'll figure
anything.
out something with it, to do with it. Yeah, so we didn't get a chance to go live on Saturday, and we were just so exhausted, and I think we both ended up having a headache. It was, what, 80-something that day?
Oh, we got to learn to drink water. It's getting hot again.
Yeah, we did not drink enough water, and we were feeling pretty bad, so
Even though I probably drank a gallon a day as it is.
So we just decided to rest that evening and get up, and well, no, the next day was Sunday, so we rested again. Yeah, we got plenty of rest.
Yeah, we got into dispatching a couple of roosters late Saturday night.
That's right. That's what got us. Yeah, we that's actually our first time. I've done a turkey before, but this was my first time to do a chicken, and so it was quite an experience, I will say. The first chicken I pretty much butchered to the point that, don't worry, we use the meat, but I pretty much took it apart.
It looked like anatomy class.
Yeah, it was definitely anatomy class.
Hey, Amos.
I wanted to learn about it. I wanted to see what all the little pieces were, and the body parts, and the you know, all the insides and how it's put together, and so I felt like that was a good opportunity for me to log shifting, pretty good opportunity for me to learn, and so I did. I took it, yeah, I learned exactly what I needed to learn. And then the second rooster, it went a lot easier. I knew what I was doing, and I got all that meat boiled up, and yeah, so the dogs are definitely going to enjoy that. The roosters were about 9 months old, so we were thinking they were probably too old to eat for ourselves, so we figured they'd be a little tough, but the dogs enjoyed it for sure. But yeah, so we are just gonna see where today takes us. We're not real sure what all we've got planned, but as you can see, Mr. Amos is fitting right in with us. He's a
little bit rotten. He's
figured out the steps. He's figured out the food bowls. He has figured out that Leo, when Leo says no, it means no, and that he's got a long ways to go before he can challenge him. So anyways, I don't know what we'll get into today, but we do have a contest that's going to come up soon. We're not going to talk about it a lot. We'll talk about that later, but we are currently at 830 subscribers.
Happy.
And woo, where are you going? We want to get to 1,000. So we're trying to brainstorm and come up with an idea. And so more on that later. Miss B is needing some attention. Let's wrong way. Hey, Miss B. You need some attention this morning. You tell everybody hi. Say hi. The puppies. Sorry, did I stop? The puppies are getting so big. We stuck them out with the goats the other day, and they huddled up in the corner and hid. So we've got a little bit of training to do there.
Miss B does, not us.
Miss B, you better get those babies trained up. We got 2 more weeks with them before they start going home to their new houses. I think we've got 2 males and 2 females left, so anybody wants one, just message us. All right, let's see what we can get into today. Today is day 9, and I wanted to take a few moments to try to candle some of the eggs, just to kind of see where we're at with them. So give me just a minute and we will do that. Alright, let me see if I can get this. What I'm seeing, I can see the air sac, and then I'm seeing some black in there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It's really hard to kind of see, but I'm pretty sure this one is fertile.
And while we're talking about chickens for a minute, guys, if anybody's ever used one of these, comment below. Let me know your likings and your dislikes on this. We're contemplating these for our brooder up here on these meat birds that we're hatching, since they're like 14 watts, I think, something like that. And you think about these heat lamps being 250 watts. With us being on solar, we really got to mind our P's and Q's on our electricity. So this was something we were looking at. If you've used one or got one, shoot us a comment. Let us know what you think about it. So if you guys know anything about that chicken heater, I'll leave a link to it down in the description so you can check it out. Just let us know. Since we've got the cam lock system for mine, let's see if I can do it with one hand here. Alright, cam locked on. Now I've got to go back and find me a elbow here and some glue and a cutter and all that fancy stuff, and we'll get this tied on and flip a valve. Alright guys, we are plumbed and ready for action. We're going to hit this valve here. Well, nothing's spewing out of there. Hey monkey, did you want to eat my shirt? Well, I'm going to say is the chickens have a constant flow of water in there. Well, or they're going to be taking a bath. Well, we're operational on the chicken water here. I did have to elevate her up just a little bit. There wasn't enough head pressure on it to push the water in. So just that tiny bit of getting it uphill did what we needed. Chickens seem to be pretty happy with it. Fill lines are good. They're right at the top, so they should stay full all the time. I've got a little bit of leak on the cam lock back there. I think a little bit thicker gasket on that and I'll have that solved, so that shouldn't be no issue. But as long as we got rain and minus a little bit of cleaning here and there, keep an eye on it, check it daily, every other day, something like that. At least once a day is probably going to be best to make sure that everything is working and functioning fine, especially the summertime. You got to check them every day. But we shouldn't really have to worry about water for the chickens
until around here probably December before we start getting freeze. Every once in a while we may get a couple in November, but we're going to be set and good to go for the summer, and it's going to make our life easier, and all we got to do is check on them and clean them out about once a week, and we should be great. So chicken water, check, done. So don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and we will see you guys tomorrow.